everyone, welcome back into the Interloper series. It's been a couple days since we had a video out in this one, but jumping back in, I did go ahead and pass, I don't know, 3 or 4 days here in game, like I kind of mentioned I'd do at the end of the last episode, and that's basically just been me here hanging out on these couple of wolf pelts to cure, and I do actually have 4. I ended up, it's kind of funny, you know, I wrapped at the end of that last episode and I said I was basically just going to kill time here and wait for the wolf pelts to cure, and I did do that, but I also in that time took down, I don't know, 3 or 4 more wolves. So you can see there's a couple more pelts here. There's actually one laying out in the trees over there, and then there's actually one at the top of the hill over there as well. So pretty much anytime a wolf came around, I took care of them. So we're pretty much wolf free out here right now. So not too bad. Pretty much able to walk around freely. I do have one that did respawn. He's kind of somewhere out there. It's kind of that wolf that ranges from the lake up here into the hills. So he's over there, and I'll probably leave him be. But yeah, you can see I've even got some more meat stashed out here. I've got a little bit more in here still, so got 4 days worth of meat, and then I've kind of been during the day just subsisting on, like, I'll eat a couple cattail stalks here and there just to kind of, so you can see my conditions, like, I don't know, that's got to be like 90%, so we're doing pretty well. It is right now very early morning. I kicked off this episode thinking we'd get a head start on the day for getting started making this next wolf coat, but I didn't take into account that it's going to still be too dark inside of the maintenance shed to really do that, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Trying to think what other updates I have for you guys from where we left off last time. I did, if you remember in that last episode, I stuck an arrow in a wolf and he ran off and I couldn't find him. I did manage to track him down and get that arrow back. I'll put a screenshot in of where I found him. I did grab a screen for when I located him. So he basically was just up the hill, dead on the ground, and it just was in an awkward spot. But I did get that arrow back, and then I ended up just crafting another one with the remaining arrow shaft that we had. So I have 4 arrows now, and then 10 more heads when we get out of here and head back. So doing a lot better in the archery department than we were beforehand.
Dying from starvation.
Let's see what else. This guy, I've got another green sapling curing here. My bow, if you can see, is down to 21%, so we're gonna have to be making another one here in the near future as well. What's this way? It's a little heavy. I was gonna say we'll probably wait till we travel, after we travel to do that, so that it's not as heavy, but I don't know if it's gonna honestly make much of a difference. Okay, it might be light enough now. Let's go check out inside. It's pretty dark, but let's see. And while I wander through the dark here, thanks for tuning in today, guys. I appreciate it as always. You guys tuning in to check out the episodes and see what I'm up to, what the latest is on the series. Where are we? I'm just doing this little dog and pony show. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, I just invite you to go ahead and do that, and that'll help you keep tabs on any of the content I've got coming out, as well as helps me to kind of continue to grow the channel. So, all right, let's see, 50 hours, 32 hours. Okay, that's still a long time. We can do it for sure. I just always forget that it takes such a long time to do that. I didn't quite mean to do it like that. So let's do, how are we doing on water? We need to watch that. We're okay. So let's do 3 hours. And then we'll stop and drink some water and everything. This is pretty much my plan for the next couple days, just to get this thing done so we can get out of Broken Railroad here and get back to, I don't know, whatever's next. I'll feel a little bit more prepared for Timberwolf if that's what we want to do next. Just because, like, my complaint before was that it really wasn't a good decision to put that away. To go up to, it wasn't a good decision to go up to Timberwolf with just 1 arrow, so that's why, that was the whole reason why we kind of diverted here. And so now that we've got those arrowheads and we're gonna have an extra wolf coat as well, we could probably think about going up there. So yeah, get excited. If you've been waiting for that moment, that might be on the way. I don't know. The other alternative is that we go to Coastal Highway first. Alright, my water stash is over here. Yeah, so I pretty much just kind of sat in here. I spent a couple days with the fire and cooking up all that extra wolf meat that I had managed to secure. So, really kind of fun. Honestly, a boring few days. And that's why I just decided to do it off screen. I didn't want you guys to just kind of... I basically, for the most part, lived in this little, I don't know, small, I don't know, 15 by 15 shed here. And made a couple trips out to get wood, and that was really about it. Had a lot of fun shooting wolves out the windows of that. From the safety of the building. Anytime a wolf walked by, I'd try and stick them. Alright, so back to the task at hand. Let's do another 3 hours. Outside. We should be good to just keep rolling, honestly. Okay. And then I did get a tip in one of my comments recently about some of the containers in here to break them down, the crates, that there was a stem in one. I did break those down in the few days that I was just hanging out here, but it wasn't a stem. It was another sewing kit and a whetstone. So I've got an extra sewing kit and whetstone. So not a stem, but still something that'll be useful. Time of day is it? We could probably get one more little 3-hour session in. How much more we got? 22 hours, so probably another couple days. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, 19, basically 20 hours. Let's see if I can find my way out of here gracefully. Looks like the stairs are right here, but it's never that simple. Let's fire this up. Yeah, it's a little bit to the left. Okay. Yeah, so let's grab some meat. See, I think we're down to just newer meat versus like what I had before. Dark out here. What time is it? Yeah, it's still light out. It's not very cold either. I mean, it's cold. It's always cold, but... Hear the crows. Oh, they're just random ones. They're not any that are hovering. So I think for the most part, I'm still wolf free in this area. I'm really kind of hoping that that stays the condition while I like get this wolf coat done, and then we head out of here, so that like when I'm ready to go, there's not a bunch of wolves just sitting out here waiting for me. That's kind of my hope. We'll see though. I mean, if there's one that's like right in the middle, I may just drop him and then proceed out. But I don't see any more. So far so good. I think the one that I've got dead at the top of the hill is the one that stays around up there, so he's probably not coming back anytime soon since I didn't harvest anything off of him. That was another tip that I got from you guys, was to leave something on the body of a downed wolf, so that it takes longer for it to respawn, which makes sense. But I didn't harvest anything off of him, so there's actually two up there that now that I think about it, there's two up there that I didn't harvest anything from, so we should be clear from wolves up that way. All right, yeah, I'm just basically trying to spend a little bit more time so we can sleep through the night. But let's just go ahead. It's only so much time I can burn. All right, let's go ahead and eat that. We're getting super close to cooking level 5 too. I need to grab more water off the shelf. Ooh, I hope we're not gonna have to make another fire before we go, but we got about a gallon here, which is probably not going to be enough, so we'll probably have to boil up some water before we go. I've got one can here that's kind of halfway there, but it's not going to be enough. Alright, let's go to sleep. Okay. So, yeah, we didn't even get close to all the way through the night. Why didn't our condition keep going up? That's kind of weird to me. I would have figured we would have gotten a lot higher than that, but I guess we didn't sleep the whole night. Well, what can we do for a little while? It sucks that the workbench is inside, so I can't. It's probably too dark in there to think about crafting. You can craft those anywhere, but not the coat. I could burn some lantern fuel, but I hate to do that. I do still have like a half gallon here. But that's, you know, I don't want to just do that just to sew up. Man, I hate to... I just finished, I had this mending book. I guess we can take a look at where my stats and stuff are, where my levels are. So carcass harvesting and cooking are both kind of like almost a third of the way through level 4, so we're really getting pretty close on that. That'll be super nice, especially for cooking, to get that up there. And then, yeah, so like I said, mending. I got that book read, so we're almost to level 3, and then archery, obviously, we're at level 3 right now. Just between shooting all those wolves as well as crafting arrows, I managed to get that up to level 3, so getting that to level 5 would be huge as well, just so I can stay crouched longer when I'm hunting. Particularly if I'm trying to, like, defend myself against wolves by,
could eat anything right
you know,
now.
sneaking up on them and taking them down before they have the opportunity to come after me. So, gosh, what do I do here with this bit of time I got? I may just go ahead and pass it, honestly. I always say I hate doing this, and I do. But just for the sake of keeping the episode moving along, we'll go ahead and do it. Should be able to sleep for a little bit. Just a little bit longer. Honestly, like, this is almost the perfect spot for Interloper, I think. Because, I mean, yeah, you have the wolves to contend with, but, I mean, as soon as you get cooking level 5, you know, one wolf will feed you for a few days, and like, you know, when you get here, there's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them within close distance. Yeah, we are gonna need to make water. Plus there's some deer out there. There is a bear. I did actually just see the bear down at the lake, but I decided not to try and pick a fight. If I'm gonna pick a fight with a bear, I'm gonna do it with you guys. Do it with you guys watching as well. I don't want to I don't want to like tune in and oh, sorry guys, I died. The wolf or the bear got me. So I'll be sure if we do anything crazy like that to save it for when I'm actually recording. All right, hopefully it's not too dark. I have a feeling it probably will still be too dark, but we'll see. Nope. Good deal. Really always underestimate how long it takes to make these things. Maybe it just seems like we're going through water fast as well because we're just standing here basically. Alright. So we'll keep churning on it today, but if it doesn't get finished today, it'll definitely be tomorrow. So we'll probably finish it tomorrow and then take another day prepped and everything to roll out of here is what I'm kind of thinking. And I guess let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. Should I just head back to kind of Mystery Lake, or should I figure on going towards, you know, like Timberwolf or Coastal Highway, or should I stay here for a while longer? I could always go hunt that bear right now. And then we'd have a ton of meat to just kind of hang out for a while. You know, let me know what you guys think. We're honestly, like I was saying, this place is pretty legit for Interloper. you got a lot of good sources of food that are easily accessible. Yeah, I'm stuck in that same darn spot. Alright, I think we got it. The door is right here. Plus, you're right next to the forge. I don't know. I kind of like this place as like a, I don't know, retreat, like end game maybe. Like this is where you kind of retire to. We'll see. Obviously, we're not at that point yet. There's still several regions that we haven't touched. Plus, you know, I don't know how quickly they're going to turn around the Blackrock region to be available in survival, but I mean, assuming that this save doesn't get ruined or anything by that, you know, we'll plan on doing that for sure in this series, heading over there. Although it's obviously riddled with wolves, but by that time, hopefully, we're a little more capable. So same situation as last night, as I'm here and I'm not really tired, and it's still light out. It's just a lot darker indoors. So, how many pieces of wolf meat do we have left? All right, so we got 3 pieces. That's 3 days. Minus the one I'm going to eat tonight. That'd give us tomorrow, which I said we finish it tomorrow, so that would give us tomorrow night, and then we'd sleep through that night, and then that would give us the day after. So this might be when we're actually on the move. I don't know if it's making sense in my head, but this is tonight. This is tomorrow night, the night after we finish the coat, and so then this piece might be the piece we take with us and eat on the road if we leave the day after we finish the coat, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards. But I don't know for sure. That's what's kind of nice, honestly. You know, it's kind of been bugging me that I'm not putting out a episode in the series every day at the current time, just because, like I kind of mentioned before, I wanted to kind of expand and put some other stuff out on the channel. What's kind of nice though is that, like, you know, in the past I've kind of asked for feedback and stuff, but like when I'm doing a daily episode, I don't really have the time to like wait to see what you guys think. You know, I was asking for feedback and then basically having to make the decision before you guys ever got an opportunity to say anything. So that's kind of nice. There's a lot more ability for us to kind of interact. I was coming out here just to see if I could find some quick firewood, since I am going to have to make some more water. But, of course, nothing's easy. Not coming by anything easy. I'm not going to venture too far either. I guess, really, I have a ton of reclaimed wood because, like I said, I spent a lot of time indoors just breaking down crates, which netted me a ton of reclaimed wood, and I've burned through a lot of it already. But yeah, so I don't know. I was just gonna see if there was some sticks out there, but I don't see any. And I don't really want to venture down towards the lake because wolves could be starting to respawn there. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think on where I should head next, or if I should stay here longer. Yeah, look, here's another pelt right here. I literally killed one right here, and I think his guts are still there because I just had so many. Got to the point where I had guts and pelts everywhere that I just kind of quit worrying about it. And that one was kind of funny. He actually, I think his head like glitched through the wall, so I just stuck him in the face right there. All right, so let's just go to bed. Do I have water on me? I do. Yeah, I should have enough to get us through the night anyway. Alright, so let's eat and drink, and then let's crash. Just have a little bit of water. That was a little bit smaller piece of wolf because it didn't. They're usually like 820 or so, and that one was like only 780 or something like that. Okay, yeah, we're about the same time as we were yesterday. How many bottles of water do I have? Just the one. And honestly, guys, I have used far more matches than I'm really comfortable to say that I have here. Like, I think I've probably used 3 or 4 just in this spot alone. So like that would be an opportune thing to do right now, since you know, I can't go in there and work. Start making some water. In fact, I may just go ahead and use another match. I hate to keep doing it, but we'll have plenty of opportunity to use a magnifying glass. Might as well use them while we got them. It's always that question you ask in Interloper is like, do you use your resources or do you risk like just dying and never having used them? So let's go ahead. Where's my torch? Light that bad boy up. Okay. So start fire. It's only 65%. That's because I'm using the reclaimed wood, though. I should have grabbed one of those sticks. I do have a few sticks on the ground down there. So we'll get a few cans of water off first, and then I have those couple extra pieces of raw wolf meat right outside the door. We'll probably throw those on as well. I'm just going to burn the torch since it's already pretty low. And then we can maybe grab another one before this is over. Probably a little bit longer of a fire than I wanted. Yeah. I guess it just OCD. I hate when they're like off schedule from each other. I just like to do two at a time. I don't like when it's like one's halfway done, start a new one. That kind of business. So if we could get like a couple gallons, then I'll switch to... Ooh, we need a drink though. Switch to cooking that meat, and that extra meat will give us another couple days, you know, of food. If we need to stay here, we can have some meat to travel with. How much fire we got left? 3 hours?
Too heavy.
How much water are we up to? Just 1 gallon? If you hear some tapping in the background, a storm actually just rolled into my house, so it's the rain hitting the window. I don't know if that's going to come through or not, but if you're hearing some weird noises in the background, it might be... Ooh, it's rancid, but it'll recover. It might be thunder and rain and all that fun stuff, so just to let you know. Alright, so like I said, I want to get up to like 2 gallons. Oh no, didn't do that. Put it back. Oh, that was not ready. Getting carried away here. Oops. How much longer we got? Should be fine on time. Just want to make sure I have long enough to cook the meat. What do we got? 2 gallons exactly. Okay, so we're going to do this. Okay, so then we'll keep making water over here while that cooks. It should take about 2 cans of water. Ooh, it's going to be close on if that finishes or not. Nope, didn't make it. Ah, I was going to try and toss it on the embers, but it just burned right out. That's okay. Honestly, we'll probably be fine without that extra piece. But we did get a ton of water, and that's really what I was needing, so I'm just going to hang on to it for now. Let's go inside and start working on our code again. Alright, so this thing should be done today. I didn't check the condition of our knife. We should probably do that. That's at 57. We still got plenty of time on it. before we need to worry about it going bad or anything like that. So let's hit the 3 hours. Oh, I should have drank water first. Dang it. It's okay. We're just going to lose a little bit more condition than we would have. That's fine. Alright, so this should be it. 5 hours. Do I want to just push it? Let's just push it. Let's just get this done. I think we'll make it on water. Yeah, we should. We're gonna be nice and tired. Awesome. Just crafted our second wolf skin. So then the question becomes, do I just leave this behind? I kind of think I will here. This is not a great place to leave it, because if I decide I need it later, it's like way out of the way. But I don't know. Let's just go ahead and store it for now, at least. And I'm going to store the scarf. So everything I'm carrying, I'm wearing. Okay, yeah, so we are at time for the episode, so we'll probably go ahead and wrap things up here. But like I said before, I appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the channel, obviously it's kind of my duty to go ahead and invite you to do that. And definitely appreciative of your consideration of doing that. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, but definitely let me know what you think my next move should be. I am an open book. Is that how you would say it? I don't know. No decisions have been made. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, catch you in the next one.